If you want to build a million or multi-million dollar in the upcoming 5 to 10 years, then this video is for you. We currently live in an economic landscape where everyone is extremely distracted, and there's one element that honestly gets some brands and some business owners miles ahead, and we've seen this with some of our brands and some of our clients, and this is focus. I honestly think focus is one of the most important business traits for both the business and the business owner to actually succeed with anything you do in life. Many people such as Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, or many big sportsmen and sportswomen actually claim that focus is their superpower. And when they're actually able to focus and create a tunnel vision approach, that actually puts them miles ahead of their competition. But before we dive straight into this, you might be wondering, why on earth should I actually listen to this guy? Well, I am Eugenio Zabell, and I'm the CEO and founder of Worko Incubator, where we actually add an extra 30 to 100K in monthly recurring revenue for brands all around the world, where we've already generated more than $12 million for all our clients. So we've worked with many brands all around the world, many big e-commerce brands, and these are the main traits I've seen in the successful e-commerce brands in comparison to those that actually don't thrive or don't grow at that same pace. Okay, let's face it. We currently live in a world that's just full of distractions. First distraction we have is our phone. Later we've got TV, we've got whatever you want. But our phone is honestly one of the main issues why people are not able to reach their goals. Also, people currently have very short attention spans. And that's why content such as TikTok or Reels or YouTube Shorts works so extremely well nowadays, because people are no longer willing to invest 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours watching a piece of content. What I've seen with many clients that we've worked in the past, there are two main traits that make an extremely successful business owner. And these are discipline and focus. If you're able to nail these two down, honestly, you're deemed for success. It'll probably take you a couple years, maybe decades, but you will reach there. I'm 100% sure of that. Therefore, today I want to share with you 5 tips that I implemented in my own life that when I did this, my productivity and my businesses skyrocketed. First of all, and probably one of the most important ones, is sleep. Honestly, I consider sleep one of my main priorities on my daily basis, because if I don't sleep well one night, the next day I'm literally screwed. I won't be able to take congruent decisions. I'm extremely emotional about everything that happens. And at the end of the day, one of the most important things for any entrepreneur is to be able to handle your emotions. Therefore, sleep is extremely, extremely vital. Secondly, and this was probably one of the most important things I implemented in my life, and this is no social media. Nothing. No Instagram, no TikTok, no Facebook, nothing. For example, I use a lot LinkedIn, but when I have to see something LinkedIn on my phone, I download the app and I delete it straight away. Honestly, this is such a huge difference. And right now, some days I probably download, for example, Instagram for an hour to see what my friends are doing. And I can notice the negative effect that has on my mental health, because you start following and chasing things that are not real. Therefore, if you really want to be successful with your business, with your e-commerce, you must really be able to focus. And these are just a ton of distractions that will just pull you away from your goal and what you want to reach in life. Thirdly is no caffeine. This sounds very contradictory. Probably I'll have a coffee at some point along the day or along the week, but generally I've changed that for tea. I'm not a huge fan of caffeine, because it just gives me those huge ups and downs, and I think it's better to be as stable as you possibly can when you're actually doing hard things that you need to put all your mental energy into it. Fourth, and also a very important element, is watch your diet. For example, I fast for the whole morning and I go straight to lunch, and this really allows me to really get very high level of focus during the morning and really focus on what I have to do and complete my goals during the initial hours of the day. And this is a great exercise in my opinion. At lunch, I eat a meal that's heavily based upon protein. That way, it's not those carbs that really drain my energy down to the floor. Therefore, personally, protein is great. And later, a light dinner with probably some carbs or a bit of protein, depends. Honestly, my diet's pretty straightforward, but I really try to focus on it because I don't want to have those ups and downs in terms of energy. Lastly, sports. Honestly, I cannot go a day without doing sports. This is such an important component. Because honestly, if I'm frustrated, if I've got anxiety, if I've got whatever feeling, I go out, I run, I do, well, cardio, whatever it is, and I come back. And honestly, it's like starting the day from zero. Personally, I prefer cardio more than weights or things like that. I just clear my mind way more than what I do it with weights. So I really encourage you to do at least 3 days of cardio a week. I personally do around 6 or 7, depending on the week, but I really encourage you to focus on that. And lastly, I would give you a bonus tip, and this is waking up early. This was such a complicated thing for me to actually implement. But right now, I'm waking up at around 5:30 to 6 a.m. But honestly, I go straight from 6 a.m. until 12 noon without stopping. And honestly, that's nearly a whole day of work. I go to the gym after that, or I go for a run. Later, I have lunch and come back to work. Honestly, this is one of the biggest life hacks because you don't have clients texting you, the team actually asking for things, all these kind of things. You can just focus on the most important elements of your business. At the end of the day, any business that has under 20 to 50 employees, the business owner is the main element of that business. And depending on what the business owner does, how he feels, how focused he is, the business will thrive or will die. And that's the truth. I've seen this personally with my businesses, with other businesses in the past, and with other e-commerce owners. That's why it's extremely important to actually watch your personal routine and lifestyle to create a successful business in the upcoming years. At the end of the day, everyone wants to have very high levels of energy and be very, very focused. But the truth is that everyone wants to get that outcome, but no one wants to really focus on the process. Therefore, these tips are really process oriented instead of outcome oriented. Because at the end of the day, if you want to achieve a goal, the only thing you can do is work on the process every single day of the year. So to wrap it all up, if you're an e-commerce brand making anywhere between 20 to 100K in monthly recurring revenue, and you would like to add an extra 30 to 100K in monthly recurring revenue in 2023 in only 6 to 9 months, feel free to click the link in the description and we can have a chat to determine if your business could be a good fit so we can take your growth to the next level. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. I hope you can work on your focus and you can take the business to the level you want it in the upcoming years. So thanks for watching. Speak soon.